Good day, ma'am. Good day, classmate. This is the continuation on Maria Katrina's report. Number 4, Community Engagement and Collaboration. School community partnerships. The school collaborates with parents, teachers, and local organizations on sustainability initiatives, fostering a shared sense of responsibility. The schools work with parents, teachers, and local groups to take care of the environment together. The environmental advocacy. The school empowers students to become advocates for environmental change, encouraging them to participate in local initiatives and policy discussions. So, in environmental advocacy, students are taught to speak up and help protect nature in their community. Last, the Green School Certification. The school may pursue certification programs such as LEED or Green Flag and etc. that recognize schools for their sustainability efforts and provide a framework for continual improvement. The schools can get awards like LEED or Green Flag for doing great work in keeping the environment healthy. Next, number 5, student empowerment and action. Student leadership. Student groups lead initiatives such as environmental clubs, sustainability committees, or green teams. So, becoming a student leader, the students or where you can lead the activities like joining eco clubs and green groups activities. Next is the community action. Students participate in community-based environmental initiatives, fostering civic engagement. So, in community action, it is where the students help with environmental projects in their towns and cities. Green Schools Ambassadors. Students become role models for sustainable practices, sharing their knowledge and inspiring others. So, students become role model from the word role model. So they became an example for others through teaching and showing good environmental habits. Next, Dark Green School Program Philippine Environmental Perspective. A dark green school or DGS is a school that delivers environmental education through assimilation of the environmental philosophy by the students in formal lessons as well as in activities outside the classroom. So, a dark green school teaches students about nature and caring for the earth, not just in class, but in school activities too. Accordingly, schools must be clean and neat as evidence of good management and housekeeping. So, the school must be clean and tidy. Next, the school for green spaces, appropriate land use, planning, conservation of materials and energy, proper waste management, segregation, use of appropriate materials, and avoidance of harmful ones, and respect to others, right to a smoke-free air. So, the schools must have green spaces that can save energy, recycle, and protect clean air. Have management policies and guidelines that would create a healthful and ecological campus. So, the schools must have rules that make the school safe and eco-friendly. Letter D. Have a well-planned environmental curriculum for all levels, adequately oriented and trained faculty, and administrator, library, and financial support. So the schools must teach about the environment at all school levels or every each levels of the student. Next, letter E, have faculty and students who are aware of and appreciate the environmental program of the school. So the teachers and students who love and understand nature must must collaborate so that the schools must have an effective and appreciative environment. Next, reach out to an outside community to spread concern for Mother Earth and facilitate projects and programs that improve the environment. So, let us help the community with environmental projects such as Save for Mother Earth or Plant a Trees, Save our Mother Earth. Next, engage in research that adds knowledge in the ways of nature and the impact of our human activities. So, let us do some research about nature and what are some human activities that can help our nature and our Mother Earth. Ecological living practices. Sustainable ecological living is based on different sets of principles to assess the impact of our choices and actions. We need criteria from studying the basic facts of life as follows by Capra. So, ecological living means living in ways that help or that can help the planet. So, these are the basic facts about life according to Capra 2003. First, matter cycles continually through the web of life. So matters such are such water and air that moves and in cycle. Next, most of the energy that drives the ecological cycles flow from the sun. So energy comes mainly from the sun because from the sun. Diversity assures resilience. So diversity, or many kinds of life, keeps ecosystems strong. One species waste is another species food, and life does not take over the planet by combat, but by networking. So waste from one creature becomes food for another, and life survives through teamwork, not fighting. The dimensions of sustainability describe the environment impacts of our activities, the causes of which come from the socio-economic and political systems of the society. Sustainable development entails three dimensions such as environment, economic, and social. Ecological living gives larger understanding of how things connect and are interdependent that begins with addressing the causes of negative impacts of the environment. So, sustainability or the dimension of sustainability has three parts. First is the environmental, in which we protect or we are protecting the nature. Second, economic, in which we use the resources wisely or how we use it in our everyday living. Last is the social, making life better for all people. And the ecological living helps us understand how everything is connected. Ecological living and literacy therefore provide people with the tools, knowledge, and wisdom for taking concrete actions, and their immense desire to contribute to a better world and future, according to COPRA 2003. So, therefore, ecological living means to live in a way that it first respects and replenishes the, the carrying capacity of our planet. So let us respect the Earth's limit. Let us not abuse it. Second, honors our interrelatedness with all expressions of life. So we are so let us always remember that we are connected to all life. Third, enhances the qualitative aspects of our relationships. And fourth, bring forth the best of our human capacities for the co-creation of an ecologically sustainable and caring world. So enhances the qualitative aspects of our relationships in which we can build a good relationships towards another. And last is we can work or collaborate together to create a better world. According to Smith's 2014, mentioned practical suggestions on how we can support the change for sustainability through ecological living. In order to sustain outer actions for ecological living, it is helpful to remember and draw inspiration from the inner of personal development dimensions of ecological living. So, to keep helping the earth, we also need to grow personally by being more aware, kind, and responsible inside ourselves. That's all. Thank you for listening.